DNA, they told me I'd never make it without a man. But I built an empire with the same hands they tried to break. Written by Echoes of Greatness. When I walked out of that house with just a nylon bag, a broken heart, and a tear-stained face, the world laughed. They said I was finished. They said I would crawl back. But they didn't know that pain was a seed, and I was the soil, ready to grow something unstoppable. My name is Ifeoma, and this is how the worst day of my life became the beginning of my legacy. I was married at 23, full of dreams, full of love, and full of lies I couldn't yet see. Chuka, my husband, was everything I thought I needed, handsome, charming, and confident. But what I didn't know was that behind every "you're lucky to have me" was a man preparing to make me feel worthless. At first, the signs were small. You talk too much. That business idea is nonsense. No man wants a woman that thinks she's too smart. Bit by bit, he dimmed my light. And like many women, I thought love meant patience. I thought enduring meant I was strong. Until one morning, he handed me divorce papers. On our anniversary. No explanation. Just, "I found someone who respects me more. Pack your things, my new fiancé is moving in." I stood there frozen, still wearing the red dress I bought for our dinner date. My hands were shaking, my lips numb. I wanted to scream. I wanted to ask why. But instead, I picked up my pride, folded it with my clothes, and walked out. I had no job, no money, no place to sleep. But I had one thing, a small notebook filled with business ideas I had written in secret over the years. Ideas Chuka always mocked. That night, I slept on my friend's couch and cried until there were no more tears. But the next morning, I woke up angry. Not at him, but at myself. For allowing someone else to decide my value. That same day, I walked into the local market with 5,000 zeros I borrowed from a church member. I bought ground nuts, sugar, and transparent nylons. I started frying and packaging my own kuli snacks. They laughed at me. From banker's wife to ground nut seller. This is what heartbreak does to women. But every insult became my motivation. I branded it Ife's Delight and started posting on Facebook and WhatsApp groups. I walked from shop to shop offering samples. I was rejected 20 times a day. But on the 21st, a school canteen placed their first bulk order. That was the beginning. Months passed, then 1 year, then 2. I moved from frying in my friend's kitchen to owning a mini factory. I hired 12 women who were also rejected, abandoned, and laughed at, just like me. I got invited to speak at events, featured in magazines. My kuli was exported to 5 countries. Then one day, at the airport in Abuja, I saw him, Chuka. He looked stunned, shocked, small. He said, "Ifeoma, is this really you?" I smiled, not with pride, but with peace. "Yes, the same woman you said would never make it." He tried to apologize. He told me things didn't work out with the other woman, that he regretted everything. I told him, "I thank you, because the fire you started was the one I used to bake my future." Then I walked away. To every woman watching this, hear me clearly. You are not weak for breaking down. You are not finished because someone left. And you do not need permission to rise. They will laugh. They will doubt. They will say, "Who does she think she is?" Let them talk, because one day you'll show up in a room, and the same people who mocked you will introduce you as their inspiration. Let your scars speak. Let your pain preach. Let your rejection be the red carpet for your comeback. Because queens don't beg to be crowned. They build their own thrones. If this story moved you, hit subscribe. Leave a comment if you've ever been told you weren't enough. And turn on notifications, because on this channel, we tell the stories that make the world feel again. Welcome to Echoes of Greatness, where every tear becomes triumph.